Hey everyone, welcome back to MBA Leaks. In this episode, we are going to tell you how you can master the skill of CV making, which is a very important part of your B school journey. So, without further delay, let's jump to the content. Why is your CV so important? So, why is your CV such a big deal, and why should you be super careful when you're putting it together? Think of it this way. Your CV speaks for you in front of recruiters and interviewers. From getting shortlisted to landing that interview, your CV is the one thing that will ultimately help you snag your dream job. That's why it's crucial to create a well drafted CV that truly reflects everything you've accomplished. Some companies even create hot lists based on CVs and batch profile. You can check our detailed video on batch profile. Hot lists are basically lists of candidates they're really keen on recruiting. A perfectly crafted CV typically fills one page completely without overflowing onto extra pages or leaving awkward blank spaces. We often see first year students put together a CV and then regret it after internship season when they don't land their ideal roles. As placement committee members, we get tons of requests to tweak CVs, but by then, it's often too late. So, the key is to get it perfect right from the start. Sections of your CV. For first years, we have 7 sections. Starting from top, we have basic details, then a one liner, then academic background, work experience slash intern, position of responsibility, awards and achievements, and hobbies. For second year, we have additional section of summer intern, which we will talk about later. Let's break down the different sections of a winning CV in detail. At the very top, you'll usually have your institute's logo, your name, contact details, and other basic information like your date of birth and gender. Right below that, you'll find a powerful one liner. This is where you concisely describe yourself in 4 to 5 impactful words. For example, tech enthusiast, 5 plus national CaseCom winner, product management. Next up is your educational background. This section includes your degree, your postgraduate, PG, and undergraduate UG college names, your 10th and 12th grade school names, your CGPA or percentage, year of passing, any relevant remarks. Always list these details in reverse chronological order. That means your MBA details come first, followed by your UG or any other master's degrees, then your 12th grade, and finally your 10th grade. It's a good idea to keep the digits after the decimal uniform for all your degrees, typically 1 or 2 digits, though this can vary by institute. Most often, 2 digits are preferred. Now for the really interesting part. For first year students, this section details your previous work experience. If you're a fresher, this will be populated with your past internships or industrial training. Acing this section is critical as recruiters pay very close attention to your experience and most interview questions will come directly from here. We can split this section into 3 parts: header, roles and responsibilities, and achievements. Header. In the header, you list the company name, your designation, the project title, and the duration slash timeline of your experience. Roles and responsibilities. This is where you detail the work you've done. For example, strategize fund deployment across 100 plus investment channels for optimizing portfolio value. People typically include 5 to 10 bullet points in this section, depending on their work and available space on the CV. Here are some crucial tips for crafting awesome bullet points. Always use past tense. Since all these accomplishments are already completed, use past tense. Use power verbs. Starting your points with strong power verbs makes you sound like a confident and capable candidate. Achievements. Wondering what to put in the achievement section? Take a look at this example. Achieved Employee of the Month award for attaining highest blended annual returns by diversifying investment. What if you don't have something like Employee of the Month? No problem. Consider this. Achieved an extraordinary 18% annual returns by diversifying investments across 100 plus investment channels. This statement clearly quantifies what you achieved during your work or internship. People usually include 2 to 4 points here, but feel free to add more if you have them. Bonus tips for all CV points. Refrain from using pronouns like I, me, etc. Instead of I received the Employee of the Month award, write Received Employee of the Month award. Mention tools or specific methodologies. If you used a particular tool or methodology, don't forget to include it. This shows your skills without taking up extra space. Voila! Your CV point is now ready to impress. If you have multiple work experiences or internships, remember to follow reverse chronological order here as well. Your latest experience first, then the next, and so on. You can pause the screen to see the list of some commonly used power verbs. Next up is the positions of responsibility section. This is often overlooked, but many companies value it highly because it showcases your leadership and management skills. This section has 3 parts: designation, details, and timelines. Designation, this is straightforward, like placement coordinator or vice president. Details, here you'll highlight the work you did. POR sections are usually concise with 2 to 3 points per position, so choose your most impactful work to maximize impression. Timeline, you mention the timeline during which you were holding that position. Remember, all the tips we shared for work experience CV points apply here too, and in fact, they apply to your entire CV. Keep them in mind as you craft your points. This section can be broken down into 3 parts: certifications, academic achievements, and extracurricular achievements. Certifications. Here you can list important MBA related certifications you've completed. Let us know in the comments if you'd like a dedicated video on certifications. Typically, 3 to 4 certifications are good for a resume, but you can add more if you have them. Academic achievements. This is where you showcase any academic successes. For example, attained first rank in branch with a CGPA of 9.50, securing a place among top 1% of the program. Notice how this point follows all the tips we mentioned earlier, so make sure yours do too. Extracurricular achievements. This is a very important section. Some companies look for well-rounded individuals who stand out from the crowd. The same rules as academic achievements apply here. Important note: all content within certifications, academic achievements, and extracurricular achievements should also follow reverse chronology. Your latest achievements first. The final section is usually hobbies. This is typically a single line with 2 to 3 hobbies you genuinely enjoy. Make sure you actually own your hobbies. We've seen interviewers ask specific questions from this section. For instance, a book enthusiast might be asked about their last 3 books and authors. So only list hobbies you're passionate about and can discuss confidently. For second year students, there's an additional summer internship section. This follows a similar format to the work experience section: header, roles and responsibilities, and achievements. All the rules for work experience apply here as well. This section is typically placed just after your academic background and above your general work experience or other internships. Here are some additional tips which we can use throughout the CV to make it more impactful. 1. Quantify using numbers, which shows that the work you've done has some impact and is legitimate. 2. You can bold the keywords you want to highlight in any of your CV point. We hope this deep dive into crafting a perfect CV helps you land your dream job. What's one CV tip you found most helpful? Let us know in the comments below. Also, do show your love by subscribing to the channel and following us on Instagram. You can join our Telegram channel where we will be posting CV templates of top P schools. See you in the next video.